If you want to make $300,000 as a veterinarian and you pay yourself $100,000 as a full-time veterinarian as your salary, what do you need the clinic to make an additional $200,000, let's say, profit annually per year? Profit about 10 to 12%. Now, that is fluctuations, but it is generally considered pretty recession safe. So that would be $2 million in gross revenue is what you need to total over a whole year bring in order for you as a business owner to make an extra $200K, essentially. Your $100K salary is going to be taxed through payroll. Normal, okay? Just like all your other staff, the exact same taxes. But your $200K is going to be taxed as a business, usually as an S corp, even if your business is set up as an LLC. And then you will pay whatever that rate is. So this is pre-tax. You have to pay taxes just like everybody else. So account for that when you're doing your take-home pay. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely about as equivalent as investing in the stock market over time. So it's considered a pretty good investment. Like, it's worthwhile doing. You know, if it was doing a lot less than that, then people would say, you know, just invest your money in stocks and keep being a veterinarian. But it really does make sense to do it because it is growing over time in value, and you can build it to whatever scale that, you know, basically you have the demand for. And so you got to think about $2 million in gross revenue. What can one single veterinarian produce in your area? You know, I'm in Kansas, so we're looking at roughly $500,000 per veterinarian. But there's lots of places where a single veterinarian brings in about $1 million worth of work in a year. And it just is it's so variable. And so it really just has to kind of depends on your numbers there. But those are just some like rough estimate numbers of what you're kind of looking at as a veterinary business owner, how big of a clinic you need. Is it just going to be you? And how much can you actually do work-wise in a year? And then could you potentially grow it to 2 veterinarians? I really believe hiring veterinarians is not going to be a problem. Yes, there's a shortage. Yes, people are desperate for veterinarians. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of bad vet jobs out there. A lot. And if you can run this shit just a tiny bit better than these other people, plus treat them ethically, treat them kind, compassion, and give them like a good work environment, you will have no problem. You will have no problem finding veterinarians. If I can find them in small town Podunk, Kansas, you can find them in a city. I guarantee you. Don't worry about that.